Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's make another budget-friendly Christmas gift. Stay tuned. And here is what we're going to be making today, guys. I keep saying it, that if you are not a subscriber to the channel, after watching this video, I don't know what's stopping you, because this is awesome and it is a wonderful way to give a very inexpensive gift, but make it look like $1,000,000. And that's what we're all about. So here's what I have. I have this sweet little box, and this box is holding 8 tea light candles. Simple gift. The whole gift itself is about $3, right at $3 to make. What I love about this project is you have 3 ways that you can do the lid. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So I have a standard lid on this box, the typical lid that you normally see me put on a box like this. Then when you take the lid off, I'm going to hold it to the side. Hopefully you guys can see that we have an acetate lid. Hopefully y'all can see that. I know you can see that glare. So option number 1 is to use a fully enclosed lid. Can't see anything, and that's fine. Option number 2, for those of you who love acetate and you like the look that you get when you're able to see through and you can put a sticker or 2 on the top, put some ribbon, dress it up, you've got that acetate opening. Then option number 3 is you do both. So you have your lid on and you can't see what's in here, but when you open it, you still have that crisp, professional finish, and you still have that solid protection that you get from a lid like this one. So it is time to make this box. And here's what we're going to need. I have a piece of acetate that measures 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. Then I have a piece of decorative cardstock that measures 7 3/8 by 7 3/8. And then I have a piece of decorative cardstock that measures 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. And remember, guys, when we're making a box, let's use a heavier weight cardstock and not just the regular text weight, because we're not backing this with chipboard. So you want to be able to make a box that is going to be a true standalone box without any chipboard. We will reinforce it, but you want to make sure that if you don't want to add chipboard, that you're using a paper such as this cardstock that will hold the weight of whatever you put in it. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the 2 pieces of cardstock and go ahead and score both of these, because they will be scored the same. So we will be scoring at 1 and at 2 on all 4 sides. That's 1 and 2 on all 4 sides. So there's my base. Now I'm going to do the lid at 1 and 2 on all 4 sides. And I'll move my scoreboard out of the way. So I am going to start with my base, and we are going to fold and burnish all of those scores. And we are going to do a very crisp burnishing of those score marks. And those of you who have been with me for any length of time and watched me make a box, this process is consistent on how I do my boxes when I am reinforcing. So now that we've folded and burnished the base, we are going to remove the 3 corner pieces. So what we're going to do is we will have the larger panel right here. We're going to go up to the score mark and just cut straight down to separate those 2 panels. Then I'll angle in on this one and I'll angle in on this one, and then I'll angle here, and by doing that I have removed 2 of the panels, and then I'll remove that 3rd panel, and I'll come over to this side and do the same thing. So I think I'm going to do it on this side because I can see my score mark a little bit better. So then I'm just going to angle down, angle in here, angle here, and just angle that to reduce it. Then I'll rotate it this way, go up to the score mark, drag straight down the middle of that score mark to free up these 2 tabs. Then I'll angle, go over to the next score mark, angle in, and reduce that. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. So go up to that score mark, drag straight down the middle, angle in, angle there, and then let's reduce that. So now that we have this like this, I am going to use my scissors and just make sure that my outer panels all have a slight angle to them, because that will just make it easier when I go to put the box together. So all I'm doing is giving it a slight angle cut, and you can see that I now have angles on all of my outer flaps. Now we can bring in our glue, and I am going to take my glue, place glue on my tabs, and we are going to put this together. So I am going to use, so I have brought that panel up to the tab, and I'm making sure that my edges are nice and crisp. Then I can go on the inside with my bone folder, get that stuck, and I'll go around this beautiful box and do that same process. So I'm joining my corners, and I'll get them stuck with my bone folder. And I'll do the same thing over here. So I'm just adding some glue, and I'll match that tab to that panel, making sure that everything is nice and straight. And once I have the box put together, I am going to fold back my outer flaps just so that I can place some glue on them, and then we'll fold them to the inside of our box. And this is how we get a more stable box when we're using just decorative cardstock to make the box and not adding chipboard. So we're simply going to fold those outer flaps in, use your bone folder to go on the inside, and get everything nice and stuck. And now we have a sweet little box. One thing that I am going to do is I am going to add just a little piece to the base here, because I want to give it just a little extra strength, because we will be putting 8 candles in there. So I am going to cut my little support piece at 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. And I'm just going to test it to make sure it's going to fit. It is. So all I'm going to do at this point is add some of my reptile glue. Take it, place it on the inside, and get it stuck. So we have our box base. Now we're going to bring in the box lid that we have already pre-scored, or if you're joining this video midway, this lid measures 3 7/8. This lid, or if you're joining this video midway, this lid measures 7 3/8 by 7 3/8. So I am just burnishing all of my score marks. And now we're going to do the same thing that we did on the base. We are going to remove the 3 corner pieces. So let's go up to the second score mark, cut straight down the middle, angle in, and remove those 2 pieces. Remove that 3rd piece, and we're reducing here. So I'll do it here. So we're going to angle in, and one of the reasons why I'm showing you guys the whole step, the repetition of it, is because we do have a lot of people that are new to paper crafting, and the more they see me do this, the more they know they can do it, and the more the process becomes second nature. So for those of you who've got this process down pat, that's great. Now let's help those who might be needing just a little extra. So I am going to go up to that second score mark, drag down, angle in here, and angle there. And then we're going to reduce this one. Let's go up to the second score mark again, drag down, angle in there, and there, and then reduce. And then we want to take our scissors or whatever you want to use and just make sure that your outer flaps have a slight angle to them, because they will be much easier to fold in if they do. Doesn't have to be a deep angle. Alrighty, you guys still with me? I hope so. So we're going to take our glue, place it on our flaps, and then we're just going to meet it at the corner. Get it nice and straight. Just run your fingers along those corners just to make sure that everything is nice and straight and none of your paper is sticking out. And we're going to do this on all 4 sides of our box. So we have 2 sides done. Let's do the last 2. And so we're just going to match up, making sure that we have a nice alignment from this side to this side. Use my bone folder, go on the inside, and then I'll do my last one. So let's fold back our outer flaps, add some glue on all 4 flaps, and then we're going to fold these flaps inward. Take our bone folder, whatever you're using to smooth out, and just work that down just like that. And we'll also do the same thing all the way around this little box. It's a lid, but it really is a box too, because we're following the same process. So let's make sure we've got everything nice and stuck. Now I'm going to take this lid, because I'm not going to add anything here. I'm going to take this lid and just to make sure that it fits my box, and it does. So we are good to go on the lid fitting the box. So now I'm going to bring in my piece of acetate that measures 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to score this at 1 1/8 on all 4 sides. And because we are working with acetate, make sure you give yourself a nice crisp score. So that's 1 1/8 on all 4 sides. All right, guys, so once we have all of our scores done, all we're going to do is remove the corner tabs completely. We're not going to cut at an angle. We're simply going to cut down the middle of the score and remove those corner tabs. You can do that with your scissors or your finger blade, whatever works. So all I'm doing is I'm going up to that score mark and I am removing the corner tab. So I don't know if y'all can see that. I think that you can, because there is where the corner tab used to be, and you can see the corner tabs are still in place around this. So I am going to go all the way around and remove my corner tabs. And now you can see that I have removed these two. Now I'll remove these two. So just go up to the score mark on both sides and just cut out those corner tabs. And by cutting them out, that just frees us up from having to worry about how we're going to join those two clear tabs together, because we are going to just remove them. Okay, so I have my tabs removed, and I'm going to bring in my scoreboard because I think you can actually see it better on there. So you can see on here where I have removed the corner tabs from all four sides of this. Didn't remove them using angle cuts, just straight cuts down the score mark. So now what I'm going to do is I am just going to take my fingers and reinforce my score mark. So what I have here are some tea light candles from the Dollar Tree. They're standard tea lights, so you can get these from anywhere. But I have 8 of them, and of course it was 8 for $1. And I am simply going to just put them inside just like this, and this box will hold 8. And I think that that's a cute gift. So now I'm going to take my acetate lid, and this lid is designed to fit on the inside of your box just like that, and it's also designed so that you will have a raised part of acetate showing of 1/8 of an inch. So there we have our box with the acetate lid, and we know that our hard lid fits. So I am going to place that on top, and now when we place it on top, you can see that here at the bottom, all the way around, you have a 1/8 inch border part that goes all the way around your box. So you have a very professional box that you would be proud to receive or proud to give. You take off the lid, then you have these beautiful green tea light candles showing underneath a beautiful acetate lid. So you have 3 different ways that you can present this, and I will be presenting mine with the acetate lid covered by this lid. And so now that we have our box all done, I am going to take one of my Anna Griffin sentiments. It's a sticker, and I am going to place this right here just like that. And guys, sometimes when we're making gifts like this, simple elegance is the best. We don't have to over embellish and put a whole lot of lace, ribbons, bows, whatnot on top. Something understated is sometimes the way that we need to go. So I am going to bring in my other simply elegant little box. And as you can see, stinking cute, simple elegance. It does not take a whole lot to get something as gorgeous as what we have here. We have taken some paper, acetate, and candles, and we have created an elegant Christmas gift for anyone. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know a single person who doesn't like the refreshing scent of a candle. Now, I'm sure there are some people out there, and more power to them. So I know if I give this to anyone, they are going to love it. And I'm sure if you give it to anyone, they're going to love it as well. So I hope that you guys have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, did this convince you? I hope so. If it did, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. And you guys, please be safe, be kind, Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.